I'm Neil Murphy. I'm here with Coach Mike Jones. We're about an hour before the game with good counsel tonight. And this is our custom now. We get a little bit of time with Coach Jones before the game. Mike, 29 years ago was your senior night. All right, things have changed. Yeah, you're old, man. You're old. But do you even remember your senior night?
I don't. Was it 29 years ago? No, it was actually 30 years ago.
Oh, right. That's right.
Come on, math guy.
I'm off. I stopped at 3 o'clock.
No, wow, 30 years ago. I had not actually come to that. That's that thought. So thanks for making me feel old. But it's a big difference now. Like I don't remember there being, the focus put on the seniors like this, and not that we weren't honored and things like that. But I don't know if we had a formal ceremony where the families got involved and things like that. So I know it's something that's evolved over the years, and I'm actually happy that we do have the opportunity to honor our seniors every year. And obviously tonight is going to be really special for the 4 seniors that we do have.
And as a parent, my girls played in high school. I know it's really important to the parents, for all that they've done, the sacrifices they made so that their children could play.
Absolutely. And the families that we have, the Mesa Fence, both sets of Hawkins and then the Reynolds family. I mean, they've grown with their kids here, and a lot of times the parents and the things that they do behind the scenes goes without acknowledgement. And, they just want to see their kids play. Obviously, again, we've talked about it, till we're blue in the face about how different this year is. But, the parents do deserve some credit for contributing to our kids staying safe, doing all the right things, making the right decisions so that we can get to this point to be able to celebrate senior night.
We had the student watch party the other day. Tonight they're having a faculty watch party.
Yeah.
Now, you've mentioned you're getting kind of old here. Are there any teachers that you had in class still teaching on the faculty today?
Yes, and now that I'm their colleague, I fully expect them to contribute to the watch party in full force tonight. So, Dr. McMahon was my junior year English teacher. Pat Smith was my freshman and sophomore year English teacher. Joe Carroll was my senior year English teacher. So my 4 years of English are covered. And then I also have Ed King, who was my freshman year world history teacher, and Father Damien was my senior year religion teacher. So the 5 of you guys, Father Damien will be here, but the other 4, actually Ed King will be here too. So English department, it's on you guys. So no pressure.
And that watch party might be a little bit more fun with the snow coming in, but Dr. McMahon has already said, regardless of what happens, we're in school tomorrow. If we're not in the building, we'll be teaching from our basements.
Did he really say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to have a conversation. Oh, wow. I didn't know
if you talk to your old English teacher there. We've talked about a lot of the players and the success they're having this year. But Jameer Young is having as good a year as any. Have you talked with Jameer?
Yeah, actually texted with Jameer a little bit this morning because they play my alma mater tonight, Old Dominion. And I believe they play him twice over the next couple of days. So, had to get a little trash talk in there. But I'm extremely proud of him. He has truly, truly, truly been one of the guys that, he hit college and hit the ground running. I mean, he was very well prepared. He's extremely talented, and he's been Charlotte's best player for 2 years. He's freshman of the year in Conference USA. He's in the running to be the player of the year in Conference USA. He was a freshman All-American last year. It is tremendous to be able to watch a young man who's worked so hard, has earned everything he's ever gotten, to see him excel. And we could not be more proud of Jameer.
Yeah. Now, who are you rooting for tonight? I guess you can't lose, right?
I can't lose, but, I'm going to be honest. I am as loyal as they get when it comes to hometown or alma maters and things like that. But tonight I am rooting for Jameer Young. And I would not have it any other way.
Now, I noticed the guys are wearing different sneakers tonight. Can you talk about that?
We're privileged and honored to be, sponsored by Nike. And, this is, the month that most colleges and sometimes high schools get into the whole coaches versus cancer thing. And, we honor those that we've lost through the disease of cancer. But this is usually the month where we get to kind of highlight that. And usually every year we have a few games in February where we wear pink shoes in honor of breast cancer specifically, but cancer as a whole. My wife is a cancer survivor. I know we all have had many people in our families that are cancer survivors and those that we've lost to cancer. So tonight our shoes are the K. Yao Kobe Bryant shoes. And, for those that don't know, Kate Yao, sister of Debbie Yao, who was Maryland's athletic director for such a long time. But Kate Yao, a Hall of Fame coach in her own right, coach at NC State, definitely broke barriers in the coaching profession. But she did a very long battle with cancer. She fought it valiantly. She passed away in 2009. And honestly, tonight, I could not be more excited to be able to wear her shoes and have our team. And it was cool yesterday when we gave them the shoes. Like, they were tasked with being able to tell me something about Mrs. Yao in order to be able to get their shoes. And they all went and did some research. So I feel like our kids got to learn a little bit more about the game of basketball, female basketball, women's basketball in particular. But Kay Yao, no matter the gender, is one of the best ever to do it. So we're proud to wear her shoes tonight.
We've talked about almost all your class except for the freshman class.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
We have, I believe, one of the best classes, incoming classes that we've had in years. Like the class of 2024, with two of the guys are on the varsity with us this year, A.J. Swinton and Jaden Mustaf, both incredibly talented players who, again, this year have truly sacrificed a lot because it's been about our upperclassmen, our juniors and seniors. But you talk about bright futures. And then we have other freshmen in our program. Malcolm Thomas is a freshman who, we'll say he's, I don't know if you want to use the term opted out, but he has not been able to. He's got a family situation that would not allow him to really risk anything with COVID this year, and we totally understand that, but we are extremely excited about him. We have twins that are DeMatha family members, Nehemiah and Jeremiah Johnson. Both of their parents went to McNamara, one of our rivals, but they're here, and they have bright futures here. Josiah Robinson, Daniel Smith, who's a DeMatha lifer in and of itself. Our freshman class is very talented, and we're extremely excited about the future. And
just one last thing, I'll stir the pot a little bit. Jason Bishop was recently on a podcast with Ted Jeffries, both class of 1988. Gerard Mustaf was also on that team. And Ted and Jason were complaining that their team's never going to get in the Hall of Fame. They said, well, the 91 team got in. You guys were undefeated. 88 team was pretty talented. Jason thinks he could handle the 91 team. Your chance to respond.
My only response is one of our records has a 0 in it, and the other one has a 3 in it. And we beat every team that we lined up against. As talented as that 88 team was, they didn't. I don't know what else needs to be said.
The neat thing for me is, like your game tonight, I can't lose.
Absolutely.
I was with both squads.
88 team was a great team. I was a freshman that year. Honestly, my love and passion with the DeMatha basketball started with them. So I looked up to Jason, looked up to Mustaf, looked up to TJ. So I get it. But you can say what you want. We'll never know. But all I know is we never lost.
The neat thing about being at DeMatha, we've got so many teams we could put in this argument.
Absolutely.
And they're all great.
Absolutely.
Right. Mike, this is great. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
See you next season.
There we go.